Well, we've got only Christians. Only Christians come to that point. They spend some of their days praying day and night there, and some even fast for a day, pray there. Although there are a lot of cats, got a lot of cheetahs and leopards there, but they have never caused any damage. We've got two caves. One is set asunder purposely for religion purposes. Some people to come there to spend their time praying, and the other one is used for community rituals, ceremonies. But also up to date, they allow both international and local tourists to spend their nights there, to have a chance to view the cats at night and maybe share their life with the wild members of nature. Well, I tend to believe it's just they need to meditate and also believing in their God. Pray to our God and then you see the result. It answers so quickly. So similarly, I do believe and trust they believe the same. If something happens, it happens through God's power. So let happen as it should happen. Long time ago, when Mount Longonot erupted, it's not really, I don't know the real time, but I do hope and trust it's in between 700 to 800 years ago, Mount Longonot erupted, and the people who are residing here were covered alive, and these people were the Maasai. So they called the place Enemenenga. And in 1883, there came a German explorer by the name Dr. Fischer, whose name is used to name the first tower. And now he translated this word, Enemenenga, into English, which meant hell. And now, during the gazettement of the park, after people being requested to move further south, the name was borrowed from these records only for business purposes. It's not really a hell, despite the fact that the Maasai believe there are people who are buried alive because of reasons better known to nature. So that's how the name came into being. It's only through the eruption of Mount Longonot, nothing else. Those guys who are buried alive, and then it got its name from there. But not any other people getting drowned or maybe falling right from the walls, no. The central tower, because right at the entry, we've got the Fisher's Tower, which we believe to have been the wife to be married, right from the Crescent Island, when it's on our way down to Susua. So that is the wife at the Fisher's Tower, and the central tower was the best man. And right by the corner, we have the husband. It is the laws, the marriage laws. These laws are up to date. They are still there. A lady get married, she's never allowed to face backwards. So you just face where you are heading, never backwards. So you get hold of the wall, and then make sure you put nice grip before you take the next step. There are places to hold. Very down. Are you comfortable? This is what we call a side gorge. This side gorge extends all along from the junction here up to Mount Longonot. So when it rains up there and it is sunny here, we do experience flash floods. And when you look on the opposite wall, you can see the impact inserted by the flash flood. It carries with it very big and heavy volcanic rocks. And now on our way down to the hell part of the gorge, you are going to see this, because we've got still some along the floor of the gorge awaiting for further transportation. So now we leave the main gorge, walk upwards to the Devil's Bedroom, take a U-turn, then intersect the main gorge and walk to the lower part of the gorge. You can have a look just by the corner. My colleague also was going to the bedroom, but now they are self-racked. I wish it will be rain, and then you can have maybe a chance to see the flash flood. If you can go as high as 7 meters high. 7 meters. So we normally walk along the rocks you see over there, and then climb up there, and just right by the corner we've got a very big basalt rock which you also need to climb over and then proceed further to the devil's bedroom. But as for now, we don't need to risk. We better go to the hell part of it and then walk to a place where the walls of the gorge keeps a bay, where if the flash flood comes, it will be a little bit shallow and reduce speed as well. This point here is what we call the dead end. It is where Angelina Jolie shot her film Tomb Raider 2 and is where the Pandora's box was. But the reason why a devil's bedroom, when the water falls, when it flows downwards in the form of flash floods, it is spins several times prior getting its way out, and most of the big animals may be brought down by the water. They are killed there. So because death is there, that's why it is named Devil's Bedroom. All the animal, no animal can come beyond that point before it is dead. You can wash your hands because you are climbing down. You can wash your rocks as well.
Oh my god! It's hot, not even warm. Interesting, yeah? Can I take a bath?
Yeah, we've got a shower down in hell. People do take showers there, especially when it is warm.
Why is it hot? Why is it hot?
It is because of the magma underground. It is pushed down through several layers of rocks when it is still steam, but reaching a certain point, the water is contained, despite the fact that it is forced out of the soft rock being warm. But some parts you get it cold. In hell we've got both warm shower and a cold one. So this one is far much hotter as compared to the first one. Reason being, we are walking further down. Now you'll go to a point where you cannot even touch like so. This is just but a trade name. Otherwise the area, it is like walking in the womb of Mother Earth. You can see it's like impossible for a human being to create such like a thing. So it's just, I tend to believe it is just but a trade name. When the flash floods come, and then goes down through here and happens that somebody is within, below, you are definitely swallowed. Because no emergency exit, there's no way out. The walls are so thick. So that's why there was no. Hold here. Try to strengthen your hands and then just come down. Now it's your turn, because I was thinking that this one is now right from there, the devil's mouth, the whole of part, this part up to the hot spring is where we call hell at the moment. The reason being that once you touch to the floor, there will be no way out, not unless you run, and it's very hard because down in the hell shower it's very steep. So you have to be swift to run away from the flash flood because it flows quite at a very high speed. So once you are here, you try to be very, very keen to be sure that there is no flash flood flowing downward. No, don't leave water. Just get water there. Then you just come to it. Don't be scared. You're okay. When you do, just go. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay now.
Walk down. Okay?
Yeah, that's my turn. Oh my god!
Just by the end here, we've got the devil's mouth. And so now we are down in that, and we are still proceeding further down. We are now heading to the hell shower. And after that, we go to the hospital. The hell shower. Because a lot of people come here to have a shower, and this water is medicinal. This one here, we've got dandruff, maybe some problem with the skin. This one fuel.